Welcome to the practice for the full moon. It's Monday, March 25th. And please come and sit and doing something highly out of the ordinary to start our practice today. Come right into a couple of Yin Yoga poses before we get our muscles warmed up. So give yourself a cushion underneath if you like. So we're going to practice seated twist, sphinx pose on the belly, and wide knees child pose. If you'd like, I have a blanket and a pillow available for my practice today. Fold in your legs mindfully. Breathe a few times. The word settle is interesting. It's powerful. I think it's a good one for this moment. Learning to still yourself, to pause, hold your body steady, breathe with awareness. Create peace throughout your body as much as you can. Just try to arrange things so they're aligned and relaxed. One more time. Breathing out. Sitting gently tall to clear the central channel to get right into something active with the brain. Dominant hand. You can rest your two fingers at your third eye center if you'd like to. Or just use easy hand with fingers thumb. Sit up gently tall. Settle your other hand. Inhale through both sides of your nose. Exhale both sides of your nose. Twice more. Lightly touching that energy point at the center of the forehead, if you'd like to try that. Breathing out, lightly engage your low belly so you're supported from down low. Then breathe in the right side of your nose. Let these be gentle and unforced. Breathe out towards the left. Breathe in right side. So I try to do a really accessible length of breath here. And breathe out to the right. Go slowly, a little bit at a time. Breathe in right side. And then breathe out left side. Let's do that twice more. So we're doing that left exhale really a little deeply. Inhale right side. Slow, slow. Exhale towards the left. One more time. Relax your arm down or keep your fingers at the third eye. Breathe 3 times both sides. Pause for a moment, breathing freely. Coming into a meditative state. Rest your mind on your breath. Let anything I ask you to do with your body be a layer out from that awareness. So just take what you need. Moving into that seated twist, yin style. Excuse me. You can stay cross-legged or do the Ardha Matsyendrasana legs where you bring your right knee forward, plant your left foot, bringing it around. So it's a seated twist foundation difference. Tall in the spine. Yin style. So we want to find the turn. We'll use muscular effort to turn. Bring your hand behind for support. Settle your other hand so it's also supportive. Remember to include your upper spine. And holding this, take away the muscular work. Soft gazing, soft breathing. Breathe as slowly as you can, game, if your mind likes an activity there. Really lengthen out. Please stay. I'm stand up for just a moment. Nothing is forced in the whole practice. You check in 1 more minute, about 10 really slow cycles of breath. That's how I approximate a minute. Teaching yourself to come into this different state. We tend to be very young, very rajastic, active all the time. Take the time for another cycle of breath to feel complete. Sit up a little tall and come out and move your body in any way that you would like. Let go of that consolidation shape might be one idea, maybe an easy lean back. You could go all the way to your back, whatever you want. A minute of free movement or taking a pose that feels like it's right now. Explore from wherever you are. Move your feet, hips. What a concept to just sit here and relax for a minute. We're taking that information from the other side and bringing it into this upcoming side. Make your way slowly into the second side. Seated pose, switch the cross, or do the other knee forward, half Lord of the Fishes. Really take care with the arrangement, approximating where you might spend the time in this pose on this side, tall. So that muscular twist is a well-practiced move in our practice. Popular pose, feels good. Take it a little differently here today. Start really light with your sensation. Moving your breath through your nose with gentle sound. The minus of effort, the taking away of effort, is an interesting meditation here. There's a little bit of breath awareness, breath directing. Keep it light, just breathe slowly, naturally. Maybe some gentle evenness to the breath. Halfway point on this side. Can be nice to just resettle or check in. So this is not a lazy thing, nor is it active. It's this place where we can be peaceful in between balancing those other qualities of active and lazy. There's sattvic, calmness, awareness. Breathe again. Trusting your own body's wisdom coming out slowly and releasing. It can be the same. I did lean back, easy style. If you want to do something else, that's fine. Maybe a little movement in the joints. All right. I think it needed a full cough to get clear this morning, Monday morning. All right, come around, please, to Sphinx pose. You can keep your folded blanket underneath you if you'd like. Stretch out onto your belly. Not spending time planking and activating, but keep it yin. So come down. Take a little time to arrange onto the front body. Slightly wide feet. Feel your feet touch the mat around your knees. Give them space. Pelvis free. Rock it side to side. Make space open. Now spine and rib cage. Centered, long. And bringing to mind that sphinx in the desert. These wondrous early art pieces. Without causing irritation, lying down with an extended spine. Takes a little bit of effort. So I'm going to take a moment here to just with my body, my tendency for irritation between the shoulder blades to try to find the spot where it feels okay, not irritating. If a little low belly support would feel helpful here, it's okay to draw in your Mula and Uddiyana Bandha. It's actually a nice way to meditate on it by doing it in yin. So you have a chance to just find that subtle core. Soft down centered eyes, opened or closed. Check in with your shoulders and your spine. So any awareness low in the belly is not pulling on the belly. Belly is relaxed and stretching here, getting some of those front body energy lines. Exhale, focusing to help balance out the energy of this pose. 10 more times, very slowly. Try to be in your connective tissue and not your muscles. I'm letting myself sink in my shoulders just a little bit with that idea, that non-activating. Slowly breathe out one more time. Bring your spine down. Would you like to move a little bit here or stretch? The counter movement I'd recommend is something like a cat and cow, especially the cat, where you come up and curl. So make your way up to quadruped. Tuck under your tail, let your spine flex. Do the opposite movement with the spine, especially in your neck. Breathe deeply one more time. Kind of unstructured cat pose, just focusing on that spinal curl. Come into a cow, a little forward tilt in the pelvis, little lengthen here. Press down, curl. One more time, gentle extension and flexion. Broad back, broad chest. Release. Wide knees, child's pose. If you need to do this on your back instead, if this is too much for any of your joints or your body in any way, you could even turn sideways if you really want your knees wider than your mat. Come on back towards your heels. So knees wide, feet closer together ish, and you can customize that for yourself. Really find that sweet spot where your knees feel comfortably folded. You can cushion behind your knees, folded blankets. You can cushion under your ankles. Since we're staying for a few minutes, give yourself the love, give yourself the prop. You can also hold it up a little bit high. Lower your torso downward. Find a way to support your seat and legs. So I'm on my forearms right now. Palms together, feels kind of nice. I think more easeful will be to fold the arms. So like you're reaching for your opposite elbows and lowering head maybe to rest there. Exhale, relax your muscles. Allow this lengthening and nourishing with blood flow in your connective tissues. So there's a Y. It's a stillness practice. There's an object here for your meditation, is doing this pose, practicing the stillness, breathing into it. We're giving it some time. Relax your pelvic floor, relax your belly. It's important to be able to let go as it is to engage. Let's add in, if it's not already close to the top of your awareness, ahimsa, the non-harming. It's really a compassionate idea, the self-compassion and compassion towards all. Meet your body with compassion. Ten more cycles of breath. Slow ones. Exhaling for 10. 9. So sensation okay, no pain. 8. We can challenge ourselves a little bit with yoga. Learn how to breathe through challenges that are within our control. Practice. One more time. Breathe out all the way. Bring into a little engagement. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. And rise up. So I'm going to ease my spine upright first, red hands, like you're in lion's pose here. And then get up off of your heels slowly. Bring your knees lift and bring them back together. Something like a downward dog might feel kind of nice here as a way of stretching out your legs and the back of your body from that long hold. You could do it from tabletop. And actually, I'd invite all of us to hands and knees to focus on calf stretch. You'll find your spreading hands, bring your belly into a little tone down low and bring your right foot back, tuck your toes. Now it's time to come into our flow. Wake up your muscles, lengthen your spine, stretch your calf, heel, foot. One more time. Breathe out. Belly tones, bring this into bird dog. Slowly untuck your toes and lift that leg using your glute strength and reach out your opposite arm. Bring your knee and elbow towards each other and lengthen back out with control. 4, do your best. 3, it's okay if you need to hold it out instead or make it work for yourself. 2, play with it. Do your best. And curl in one more time. Come down to your hand and knee. Re-find your center. Breathe out. Calf stretch, slow on the other side. Tuck your toe. Toes. Once your toes are down, reach your heel back. Really listen to that. Got a little tender spot on one side right now. We're just the right amount. Spine aligned. Working the plank pose here. Open hands or fist bumps or forearms. This can help keep our hands open and strong. Your tendency is to curl in. And releasing slowly into that bird dog flow. So wide belt around your waist, lift up your leg and your opposite arm. Long neck. Breathe in. Breathe out, knee to elbow. Go slowly 5 times. Do some aspect of this practice. If one side is more challenging, it gets you to focus more. There's a benefit hidden in there. And release, come back to center. Tuck under your toes, lift up your knees, bear, hover. Down dog, step up and to that upside down V. Hands up one at a time and back down, nice and open, press and spread, head down. Wrap your shoulders away from your ears. Uplift your belly. Opens the chest. Then explore the legs, maybe straightening them a little more, reaching your heels down. Lion's breath exhales. Inhale. Big one. Exhale, open your mouth. With sound, let it go. Twice more. Breathe as you like, maybe more lion's breaths. Slow exhales. One more time. Downward dog, breathe out. Come forward slowly on your mat. Half lifting, breathing in. From wherever you are is fine. Forward fold, breathe out, let your knees bend. Palms up, lunar style, moon style forward fold. Bent knees, head down. Open hands. Spread your feet evenly into the earth. Breathe deeply again. standing up. You can come up rounded spine if that feels okay. No bulging discs with that kind of thing, but the extended spine is always an option. Let it curl up if that feels all right. Roll your shoulders back and down. Arrive in mountain. Hands slightly forward. Gaze down and centered. Well grounded. One more breath. Without moving your torso, bring your arms up. Do you usually swing yourself to lift your arms? Stay steady. Breathe out once more. Concentrate on not moving as you lift up your arms. And then hands together. Step your feet closed as well. Whatever close is comfortable for you. Tall in the center. Inhale. Exhale. Side bend towards the right. Bend your hips towards the left a little bit. Come over to your own degree. Keep your hands together. Try not to grip with your feet. Whole body working here. 4, 5. Inhale, come up slowly. Exhale, bring down your hands. Arms up again without moving the rest of your body. Just use your shoulders and arms. Hands together. Exhale, grounded in your low belly. Inhale, tall. And then exhale again, side bend this side. Wherever your gentle challenge is today, keeping the hands together and even, trying to keep that even is really big. Arms overhead is hard. Name it to tame it. One more breath. Exhale, low belly strong. Inhale, slow rise. And exhale, release your hands. Step out, easy wide. Catch the back pocket zone with your hands back for standing back bend, gazing down. Grounded in your feet and legs, lift your chest. Guiding your pelvis forward with your hands. Ribs up. Release pelvis first. So pelvis back underneath you brings the spine and ribs, and then the head last. Forward fold, slowly breathe out. Walk yourself out on your mat to plank pose. Calmly breathe. And 5. Knees down, pull back, extended puppy. Striking cobra is puppy. Exhale, hands nice and far so that you have room to come forward into a knees, extended spine, high cobra. Go back and forth slowly at your own pace, so let it flow. That means you can take your own time with each one. Try to feel your way all the way into each one. I just got my feet up in the air, but you can have them down. Going back. Forward fold. Spinal extension. Teaching your body that movement between the two. Breathe out. And breathe in. One more set. And sorry to lose you there. Extend back to your feet, downward dog. Come forward, breathing in, halfway lift. Exhale, fold towards your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Twice more. Exhale, fold. Bring it all together, spine, legs, inhale. And last time, Tilt your pelvis, let your spine come down, your head towards your shin. Neck extends, legs strong all the way up. Keep your torso steady, reach your arms, breathe in and breathe out. Pranamasana, float your hands. Press just enough to activate your upper body, the muscles around your rib cage. Gently turn those on. One more time. And rest it into your body. Some warrior flow. The forward facing ones. Top third of the mat. Right leg back. A. Bend your knee. Rib cage towards the front. Pelvis rounding down the midline. Start with hands in the back pocket zone because it has that spinal extension in this one. And then maybe lift and pull your elbows back. Leading with your heart, spread your feet. And add that up reach to finish. One deep breath. Traditional warrior thing. Humble warrior, same foundation. Lean forward. Reach out your arms into the airplane. Balance. Sometimes I bring my back foot in a little bit for this one. It's okay to make refinements. Long spine, and then shoulders roll in, thumbs down. Reach back. Maybe weave if that feels nice, or hold elbows. 3, 2, feel your way into that humble warrior. Really load that front leg with mindfulness. And 1. Come out. You can straighten that knee as it feels right. Let it come up. Lean back, lift your heart. Bend your elbows, release your arms. Warrior C. A willing attitude. Straighten your front leg. Keep your back toes down or lift that leg up into the air. Arms, adding those as a forward reach if you'd like to, or they can find another gesture that supports your balance. Three more slow cycles of breath. Work deeply but compassionately and try until the very end. 2. One more time, slowly breathing in. Trying to get a little stronger with this today. And breathing out. Stay. Come down slowly. And release. So trying to find a meaningful amount of challenge without causing any harm, but work your muscles. Okay. Other side. Forward facing warrior flow. A, humble C. Come in. Asana is translated as home, one of the words. Come in. Warrior A. Grounded pelvis. Find that lower body. Then the spine extends, hands to the seat, lift. Hold the sacrum. Weave your fingers thumbs wide. These are all grounding when we're standing. Feel your feet, your points of contact. Bring up your arms, lift your ribs, breathe deeply. Humble warrior, come down. So if your front knee needs a break, this is a nice time to take it. Stay if you can. I'm gonna work that back foot in a little bit for myself to have room to come forward. Learn to make those refinements. Start with humble airplane. That foot spreading, not gripping. It is pressing down. Thumbs down, reach back. long spine, flying forward energy. Bend your elbows and catch them or weave. Switch to the opposite weave you did on the other side if you're doing that, and maybe fold towards the leg a little bit more. 3 more breaths. Exhale, complete. Inhale, determined press, come up, straighten the legs, stretch your chest, go back a bit. Breathe out slowly, pausing upright, right? We were forward. And now the other side, warrior C. Press, straighten, tall. Whole body integrated. Lift something. That's one of my favorite things from one of my favorite teachers. I just distracted myself out of the pose. Okay. Corners of the mouth, lifting. Heart uplifting in the face of all the challenges. Slow countdown. 5, 4, 3. Meaningfully strengthening. 2. One more time. Try to stay. And come down as you breathe out. Bamboo in the wind. Feet together or close. Legs together or close. Hold your low belly center. Energy hold of the pranic center. Sunshine. Golden yellow. Vital energy. Bend your knees deeply. Come to the side, please. Step out wide. Warrior B. Flow through these as well. Finish our standing practice. Come on out. The back foot is parallel to the back of the mat in this one, which brings pelvis and spine to face the side. That's the difference. The knee centers over the ankle. Don't let it collapse inward. Bring out your arms. Really, you want to float today. Take it back a notch from the knee striving. This one on the other side. Try to come efficiently, but without rushing. Just one thing at a time without getting distracted in between. Super light with the arms. Reverse warrior from here. Keep your foundation. Bring your back hand down, lean back. Spin the front palm towards your face. Keep the arms light today. If you wanted to fold your elbows and gently rest in cow face arms. And then return the arms to the lean back stance. Other side. Refine the lunge. Go back when you're ready. Gaze down. Keeping them soft today. Fold in the elbows, rest them into the body. Non-striving. We're balancing that full moon energy by taking it back a little bit. Release out. Last one, extended side angle on each side. Where do you like to work with this pose? Where do you like to work with it? Pull back a little from the effort of getting your biggest reach. Let it be nourishing in your lower back. Stretching out those hip muscles on the back leg, strengthening the front one. One more breath. Slow rise, low back strong, coming out. Part of the practice is strengthening, not just stretching. And we have the lean and reach shape on the other side coming in. Slowly, last one. Meditative. Teaching yourself the superpower. Coming into that sattvic state. Breathe out one more time. Parasympathetic activity in balance with the sympathetic, the actions. Come out. Stand easy wide with your hands together. The mudra transitioning into squatting and sitting and lying down. The upward reaching and then coming down and squatting. So let yourself play with this idea a few times. You can go lower with your squat or not. If you're going up and down, maybe do one more of those. Coming down. Transitioning to your seat. So hanging out in squat, a little higher or lower. A few more cycles of breath if it's interesting. And it's a lot to sit down from a squat. So make it your way there another way. If that's not happening, I'm going to give myself lots of support, lots of time coming down into butterfly. Take a little time to arrive now in the sitting bones. Find your spinal awareness, your shoulders, your arms. Observe the space between your feet and pelvis. See if everything's okay. If it is, just stay here. If something really needs shifting, do that, do that. Just 5 breaths. Tuck your chin. Keep it soft. Exhale deeply. Release. Janu Shirsasana. Coming out over an extended leg slowly. Long exhales. Exhale one more time. Stay. Slowly rise. Change sides. Use your legs and feet to come into the pose. Use your arms too, but use your whole body. Come in. Sit tall. Tilt forward from the pelvis. So from your hips, hip joints. You can put your fingers there and feel moving from there. That's how you get that length. Please just come in your own way, not worrying about what your body looks like in the pose, but feel it. This lengthens the low back, it stretches the back to the body. It is calming through the nervous system. Let your head come down. There's a little energy of reaching out towards that foot and then coming down. So your inhales can bring you slightly towards your foot with a long spine, and exhale slightly towards your leg with a long spine. As the brain makes an effortless pulse with the breath. Stay for one more exhale. Inhale, take your time, coming up. Time for rest. Little back body time. So support your head, ground yourself, or cushion yourself. What is it that you really could use in resting pose? And we'll start with doing knees in. So get down on your back, comfortable there, and you can bring your blanket over you if you want to use it in a moment. So knees in, hip stretch. Maybe you want to cross at the knees as a variation, or do your figure four. Start to slow way down, rest your brain, rest your eyes. Breathe out another time or two with your hip stretch of choice. Knees to chest counts as a hip stretch, but we get a little more focused when we cross the legs. So either crossing at knees if you want to try that one today, or the figure four ankle cross. So I have a lot of limitation in this shape in my hips. So I can demonstrate how I meet my body right where it is. There was some meaningful hip strengthening today, so the hip stretch might feel a little sensation. I'm stretching out after getting stronger. Breathe out one more time. Give yourself a moment for release with movement. Whatever your body is looking for here to get comfortable. Cover your eyes, learn what you need to relax. What distracts you from relaxing in your body? Are you cold? Is something bony touching the floor that isn't comfortable? Do you feel like you can't stay still? Oh, use your props. And we get to know what we need through observation. I noticed that I'm a little cold, so maybe next time I would put my socks back on first. But I don't have to change now unless I really want to. But next time, noted. This first bit of time, observe your physical body. Anything feel out of sorts, out of alignment? How's your low back? Do you need to resituate anything? For easy flow of energy, relax your hips. So let go of any holding in your hip joints. Maybe shake out your legs a little bit. Let them relax all the way down. Knees relax, ankles, feet and toes release. Let your seat be heavy. Let your upper back and shoulders also be heavy. The back of your skull. Softness traveling down the arms and elbows, wrists and hands. That natural curling in. Are your arms comfortable out beside you? Would they rather fold in? Jaw is released. Breath and effortless pulse. You are surrounded by the energy of the sun. It's made of that energy too. Designed to be on the earth. Perhaps adding some more left channel focus to your breathing. Another thing you can teach yourself. Again, cultivating that peaceful, calm, balanced energy. Giving yourself time to connect with nature, to help you connect with that state. Perhaps music. There are other ways. To help us know peace. Please, as you're ready, let that be gratefully received. I feel super grateful for this opportunity to practice with you all and to share yoga. Easing over to one side, and you can linger there for a few cycles of breath or come up as you're ready. And sometimes it'd be nice to keep your stuff. Right ear towards the shoulder, weave your fingers. Left ear, left shoulder. Chin towards the chest, lift your palms together at your heart center. Inhale, lift your chin. Peace, peace, peace. Hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, Blossom.
You're welcome, Cindy.
That was actually Nancy.
Oh, Nancy. Sorry. Thank you.
It's just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you guys want to learn a really quick explanation of a wonderful deep core strengthening exercise I just learned?
Sure.
Yeah.
You lie in dead bug and you press lightly on your thighs and you'll feel this very deep level engage. And do it, hold 10 seconds, do it 8 times. It's really amazing.
Cool.
Cool. Thank you. We
Sure.
can bring it into practice and try it out. That sounds good.
Fine yoga pose, but it's hard to get those muscles strengthened. So
We
anyway.
do a variation of that in Pilates, and it gets very hard.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not opposed to breaking the rules if you haven't noticed. As
Yeah,
far
I
as
like
bringing
that. That's why we come every time.
Yeah. Break the rules.
Yeah, man. Let's break those rules.
It's a combination of very traditional and rule breaking.
Yeah.
Great.
I am back to the emergency room because this morning I took my friend. She fell hiking at Ivy Creek yesterday and broke her wrist.
Oh,
so I got to go back and pick her up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, it may not be fractured, but it's clearly dislocated in multiple places.
Well, if she can get one of those molded plastic splints, they really do the job.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's what I had. I had mine right after Blossom had hers, ice skating.
Yeah.
It's the most common fracture except for the collarbone, because a lot of babies fracture their collarbone when they're born through the canal. Right. So that's the most common one. And then, of course, bike riding and, things like that. But anyway.
I never broke a bone until I was an older lady, and then I broke both wrists and that one ankle. And that's all I want to break. I don't want to break any more.
Yeah.
Man.
Takes a lot.
Besides my neck, that's it.
All right, everybody. Enjoy the slightly warmer weather.
Yeah. Oh, if anybody is doing spring cleaning and you have stuff that you want to donate, Green Dogs Unleashed is having a huge yard sale at the end of April.
Okay.
And I'm happy to come and pick up